What if I crochet a waist chain thingy? I know you have no idea what I'm talking about, but quick Google search comes to the rescue. So what if I crochet a wallet chain? How would that look? Decisions. First things first, I had to figure out is what kind of yarn I would be using. So this is the hook and the little ring that comes to it. So if I tried to put something as a worsted yarn into it, I think it would be too big unless I'm making very little stitches. I mean, something smaller like this can probably work, even though for the ring, I mean, it could work if I decide that I'm not gonna work with very small yarn. But I decided that the worsted yarn is gonna be too heavy for the hooks that I have, so I went back to the super fine yarn. The yarn that I'm using is the Lion brand Summer Nights in the color Ocean Cove. I usually don't work with artificial yarns, but this was in my local Dollarama way back ago, and I thought that in the beginning when I just start to crochet, it's gonna be a perfect yarn for me to experiment with without like spending too much money and then being disappointed. But it has a lot of colors in it. There's blues, greens, purples, pinks, everything is there. It's kind of subtle, but it's also really pretty. It reminds me of like candy floss, so a bunch of things over there. So I crocheted a small piece to try to figure out what I like more, a single crochet or a double crochet. I mean, the single crochet just looks better, don't you think? It's just so small and delicate and elegant. Double crochet isn't exactly looking way worse, but I don't know. Though the problem is that the single crochet is gonna take me forever. So if I try to secure it like that and just have it like this little thing, and of course then attach the hook and just then clasp it together, maybe add some more little details to it, then it can look pretty cute. So what do you think, guys? Should we just go with the single crochets? I think so. So I have 5 here. It's been just over half an hour. I quite like it, but it twists so much. I'm thinking maybe if I block it, then it's not gonna twist that much, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh, look, crazy. But so far so good, to be honest. It has not been like so impossible to do. Yeah, it's pretty small, yeah, it's pretty demanding, but it's kind of okay. It's moving on its way, that's the most important thing. The long piece is done. It still twists a lot, but I think I'm gonna block the other pieces with it when I'm done. I'm working right now on a thicker and shorter piece. The idea is to have it a little like dangling, and over here after I'll make a small opening and attach it with the ties, so it's not gonna be attached like this one. It's gonna go directly into the circle, kind of like that, and then I'm gonna just sew this together and it's gonna keep in place like this, but this is not gonna go like that. An update on the parts that I've got so far. So this is the longer part that's supposed to be the waist chain. As you can see, it's pretty okay length. I'm thinking that it may even need to be longer, but it's already done. And I've also made these two things, one bigger, one smaller, with an opening over here so I could connect them to the front and have like a little hanging part. I've also done a little, let's say, tie. It's pretty easy. And I had some bracelet parts just sitting around, so I added a ring at the end of each one of them. Oh, and I also ran these parts through the steamer, so they are nice and flat. If you pay close attention, you can see that they are really thin and they are not turning that much anymore, so that's the plus. I'm gonna go run this part as well. I just wanted to have a more unified look everywhere. So I'm running the steamer again and I'll be right back. So this became more flat as well. Still a little bit of texture, but more unified, I would say. So now to connect everything together, to sew this on my ring and then to tie these to the front. With a few final touches, the what-if waist chain thingy has officially been completed. It wasn't a difficult project by any means, it just took some time to get used to working with such fine yarn. In the end, I can't say that this is something I would wear every day, but maybe I'll save it for a special occasion and let it make an appearance. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next before the first stitch. Bye bye!